Hello everyone, this is Erin Melinax from Marathon Consulting, and today I'm going to show you how to crop and optimize images for a website. If you are putting images on your website and the file size is really large, then that's going to slow down your loading time, and nobody wants that. So there's this really cool tool that I'm going to show you how to use today. It's called Pixlr, Pixlr. If you go to pixlr.com, and then we will try this out. So they have a new product called Pixlr X. It's new. I tried it. It's super simple. So we're going to just click on this button right here, try Pixlr X, and then hello. It says, okay, let's open a photo. So let's go ahead and get started. Click open photo, and I've got a couple pictures here that I was working on. So I'm going to open an image, and this is a very large picture of a magnolia flower that I want to put on my website, but it's really big. And so I already know the dimensions that I need it to be, which are 1800 pixels wide by 1200 pixels tall. So if you go to this first icon on the left hand side, you can click on that and get some resizing options. And so I'm going to click on image, and this will show me the size that it is now. So it's a little bit wider than I need it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and change the width to 1800, and you'll notice that the height will also change because we have constraint proportions is by default set. So that way the image will retain the right proportions. So we're going to hit apply, and that's going to reduce the size down to 1800 pixels wide, which is what I need. But it needs to be 1200 pixels tall, so it's a little too tall. So there's another tool on the left hand side over here. The second icon is for cropping. So if we click on that, and it shows my width is 1800, the height is 1364. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click in here and just change this to 1200. And you see that this cropping frame is now showing part of the image down here cropped off. But I want to kind of center this a little bit more. So you can actually use your cursor and drag it in here and just drag the frame to where you want it to be to get your image cropped the way you want it. And once you've got it cropped the way you want it, you go down here to the bottom right and click Save. That was so easy. So now the second part of that is actually optimizing the image for web. So we want to make sure that it's a nice, slim, trim file size. The other cool thing here is that you can rename your image. So if you're working on anything for search engine optimization, then you might want to name your image something other than image 1914. So I'm actually going to name it something relevant and call it magnolia flower. And I usually put a dash between the words. So now the file name actually makes sense. And I'm going to leave it as a JPEG image. And then right here is where you can set the quality. So you can do low, medium, high. High is default at 90%. And you can see that my image is at 255 KB. And a good rule of thumb is try to keep them under 150 or even under 100 if you can do that. It depends on how big the image is. So I'm going to try over here on medium and see. It brings it down to 103 KB, which is awesome. And so all you have to do once you've got it set at a reasonable file size is just click Save. And then you can save your file, and then it's ready to upload to the web. And so that's it. It's that simple. I hope this helps, and have a great day.